Hey everybody, Kevin here with Pursuing Pixels, and I'm going to be playing some Spectrum Forces from Punk Cake Delicio, as you can see here. And as you already know, if you've watched our channel at all or listened to our podcast, I am just a huge fan of everything Punk Cake is doing. This is their 5th game. This is a horizontal shmup that you can pick between one of 9 characters, as I'm looking at them all right here and trying to select who I want. But you can have up to 3 at a time. You don't have to have 3, but I'm going to go with that. They all have different stats, different firing options, obviously, and then you launch and you got to clear all 3 planets to beat the game, essentially. And you can change formation, like which character's in front, which character's in back, or which ship, I should say. Obviously, you can see here I got kind of a really heavily firepower focused setup, but yeah, you can change your formation, and I really like how you have to like change direction. It kind of works almost Caro Blaster style, if anyone's familiar with that awesome run and gun shmup. But like, if you're shooting in one direction, like as I'm holding down, I'll stay facing in this direction as I back up, but if I let go of fire, I will actually turn around and face the other direction. And yeah, it is procedurally generated to a certain degree. Like, each planet's not going to be the same stage every time, at least to the best of my knowledge. And there's a bunch of different challenges you can face off, but yeah, you're just trying to complete. And there's a bunch of different, like, essentially perks. Like, you have to beat, you get a coin. I might have said this already, but you get a coin if you, I got my power up too, missiles, break them out. I should have saved that maybe, but yeah, whichever pilot is in front is who's charging their meter, and the pilot that's, at first I didn't quite get it, but it's actually the pilot that's all the way on the left at the bottom that is in the front of your pack. But yeah, I really like how it stays focused. So like right now I have some of my characters shooting forwards, some of them shooting backwards, and that's going to change as soon as I let go of the firepower button. Or the fire button. The firepower, I guess it's both. But yeah, the more ships you have, obviously it's tougher to stay, or tougher to avoid damage. But again, your different formations, like this straight line formation, is a little bit better than the other formation I had. Let's see if we can take down this dragon. This is definitely the best run I've had so far of this game, and I've raved about the Punk Cake games so much. We even had Remy as a guest on the podcast, who is now 1/3 of Punk Cake. I don't know exactly how they're nailing it down, but you've got Remy DeVoe, who we had on the podcast, and they are one half of like at least the game design team. And then you've got Benjamin Soule, who was originally from Motion Twin, or I shouldn't say originally from Motion Twin, but came from working at Motion Twin, I think before the Dead Cells days. Look at that, I had perfect run, no damage. How about that? How about that? The last one I had was terrible. And oh, I got some of the challenges. Heck yeah, that must be for like going damage free. And I love this level, this sand level. So yeah, now I can't pick either of these 3 pilots because they're resting after a great victory. So I'm going to have to switch things up. Let's go with this green situation. Let's go with the pink. Oh yeah, that's not bad. They're kind of similar though, but that's okay. And then let's go blue, and that'll give me my straight on shot. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can take this planet down. And yeah, I just love the pixel art in this game. In all their games, they just kill it. And yeah, I really like how this pink ship kind of shoots in the opposite direction. So when I'm backpedaling, or when I'm flying backwards, it shoots forwards. So you got to kind of watch what you're doing at all times. Paying attention to like, it's like there's a little bit of strategy going on. They call it a strategic shooter. So let's see how well I can fare. I like having this blue bird in the front here. And maybe this isn't as procedurally generated as I thought as far as the stages go. Maybe there's like a randomness to the enemies, but some of this looks familiar, at least from the times I've played this stage. I've played the previous stage the most, but I really like too, you actually do not take damage from hitting the walls. Your ships just kind of like pile next to it, but that's something that's super frustrating in like Gradius or R-type shit. I gotta watch who's in front. And, oh, I thought I was stuck there for a second. Thought I got stuck on the geometry. But yeah, the music is just incredible. I don't even think I finished saying what I was saying, because Pentadrangle, I hope I'm saying that right. But I kind of know their music from Cyber Shadow, but they've worked on a ton of different games, and they've worked on all the Punk Cake games. They were saying right off the bat, they were like, the one thing that we're probably the most efficient is our sound design department. I think they do a really great job with the actual like sound effects, and I don't know if Pentadrangle works on those, but they have a very, like, even on like the menu screen of the title screen of this game here, it's like got the same sound effects as like Amticrypt when you're selecting stuff. And if you do lose all 3 ships on a level, it is a game over. You don't get to like go back and like start where you were at or pick up where you left off or pick the other ships that you have left over and try this stage again. It is a game over if you lose all 3 ships on one planet. Oh man, the stage is a little bit longer, so I'm not, again, I don't know if it's procedurally generated or not, but let's break out the satellite. Oh shit! About to die. Let's switch formation, break out the plasma beam. Yeah, sit down. I probably could have saved that for a more opportune time, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll, oh shit, okay, I was thinking they were just gonna throw those. It kind of remind me of the blocks in, the purple blocks in Super Mario World. I don't know why, because they're obviously not purple at all, but they just kind of remind me of those ones that you can pick up and throw, or at least like kick around. Shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I do want to get that buddy again. The satellite. Shit. Last ship down. Last stand. I love. Yeah, the pixel art in this game is just too freaking good. It's just got so much juice, and that's what I mean. Punk Cake. They just kill it every time. I cannot get enough of their games. And again, their Patreon subscription, they're doing a game a month. They are taking the month of November off. I said that with like a little bit of, oh, they are, but big whoop. I think they're actually doing it to like get the stuff, get the games put on Steam and whatnot. So they're not even really actually taking the month off with such a small team. Okay, break out the satellite. Okay, I should have used that sooner. I could have probably had another satellite already. I wonder if I can have more than one. I hope so. It looks like it. Yeah, break them out. Break them out, baby. Let's see, can I beat this stage? I think there's a chance here. Oh yeah, break out another satellite. I'm just stacking them up. That's the thing I love about their games too. They don't mess around with like letting you just build up your like just stack and stack and stack your power-ups and buffs and stuff. I can't tell if those things are shooting at me or what the heck is going on. Oh, it's shooting the bubbles that are then coming back from the other side of the screen. I've not made it this far in this stage, obviously, before. Yeah, it's shooting those, and then I was like, why are those not hitting me? Because I feel like those blue beams are like going right through me. Oh my god. Okay, oh, I gotta hit the core. Gotta hit it in the core, baby. Right in the core. Oh, shit. Last stand. No. No, game over. It's done just like that. Humanity bowed down before the machines. God, I love their games so much. And I am going to fire up another run here, but I'm going to call the video here pretty much, where you can see my challenges, although you can kind of like set these as like before you start as well. I got a couple coins on that last run. Those must have just been for completing it with those characters. But yeah, I'm just going to dive right into it, start another run here. But like I said, I'm going to call the video there. You can see some of these new power-ups that we didn't use real quick. But yeah, I am absolutely in love with this game. Can't get enough of everything that Punk Cake is doing. And yeah, if you like what you see, I just can't recommend their games enough. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching as always. And definitely check out Spectrum Forces and everything else from Punk Cake. Like I said, probably 50 million times during this video. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching as always. And take care.